guys? Welcome to day 40 of the HardThings project. Today is Sunday, and as a contrast from yesterday, today was actually excellent. Let me tell you, it was perfect. I went back to running after maybe like a week and a half because I started feeling a little bit of pain on the shins as well. And today we run only for 15 minutes and very slow, very comfortable, but no pain. So that's a huge win. Let me tell you guys, that gets me so excited because that means that I'm going to be able to start putting a little bit more volume as well. And I can see how the strengthening exercises that I've been doing for the shins and for the feet, they're definitely paying off right now, 100%, because the mechanics and the effort that I exerted while I was running today, it did feel a little bit different. It felt more comfortable, more natural, uh, to just be able to run normally. Weird, weird for somebody like me that hasn't run in such a long time. Believe me, it just feels like the body is finally saying, okay, this is what we do. We run, and it feels good. So that was super positive. Then when it comes to cycling, we keep doing gains, guys. Today we were able to hold between 180 and 200 watts for an hour, and coming from where I started, where I was like literally pulling just 100 watts for 45 minutes at the beginning, 30 minutes. I understand that the body adapts fast, but I don't know if you guys know, but I said it before, I'm using ChatGPT as my coach. I inform myself, I watch videos on YouTube, but I have a 9 to 5, and a couple things, I might not have the time or the money to have an actual personal coach, like a human. But ChatGPT has been doing an incredible job, let me tell you guys, because it's been suggesting the proper nutrition, the proper volume of work, the proper rest, recovery, active days, the schedule. It's been tremendously helpful. Is it perfect? Not at all. Not at all. It's not perfect. There's something that is called hallucinations when it comes to AI. That some of the data that it has, it confuses itself and it provides you information that is not real. So you definitely have to have criteria when you're using tools like AI. So you cannot just do 100% of the things it tells you to do. Because sometimes it tells you things that it doesn't make sense. Sometimes it confuses the days and the time. That's normally what happens actually. Like most of the time, most of the errors that it has to do with the day and the time. So it doesn't hold a perfect timeline like us humans do. So what I've been doing when it comes to providing data to chat, it's been providing specific data about my workouts and my recovery and everything I do per day, just like I'm doing with the YouTube videos. So today is day 40, right? And I've been doing that for every single day until now, and I'm going to continue doing that until the end. And that allows it to have a little bit more of a structure. So it definitely helps the coach, ChatGPT, to also make sure that when it gets confused, you just remind him, Chat, by the way, today is day 40. Remind me what we did in day 39. And it's going to be able to use the saved data to be able to be very precise with what you did on day 39. But I realized that when I'm not specific and I just ask what did we do yesterday, it gets confused through the days. So you need to know obviously how to prompt. That's one of the most important things when it comes to AI. Providing the right instructions as well to your model, to your agent, your AI agent is very important also. And making sure that you're very clear when it comes to the timeline. But yeah, guys, today's day 40. That gets me excited because 40 days committing to one thing. And I know that I have not been posting my workouts because I don't have the time yet, and I'm not I'm not great at editing yet. But everything that I've been telling you guys, I've been working out for 40 days straight, and we have one recovery day, but it's active recovery anyway, and it feels great. Honestly, I don't think that I just need to be on the sofa just watching TV for like a whole day. I don't believe that that's recovery. But the active recovery that I've been doing actually does that. It recovers me mentally, physically, spiritually. Um, so, given that today is day 40, let's talk about the active recovery day. And I'm going to tell you guys what is that I actually do in order to be able to, have the proper alignment at the beginning of the new week. Because every single week, we need to have a purpose. We have a goal, which is what we're currently heading to. But let's talk about the purpose for every single week, because otherwise, we lose the structure. We need to we need to be able to have discernment into what we're doing, but being very specific about where we're heading based on what we're doing every single week. So we have the main goal in mind, which is our north, and then that separates into many activities that we do every single month, every single week, every single day. It really depends on the complexity of where you're trying to get. So when it comes to active recovery, that's actually one of the things that I like to do. Like to be able to, yes, recover physically. So that's the day that we do the compression boots, the day that we do a nice jacuzzi session, sauna session. We do some massages in the body, and at the same time, we eat a little bit of comfort foods, stuff that we really like, that I really like. And when it comes to renewing the mind, I believe that probably like reading the Bible or reading a book that you really like. It's one of the best things that you can do for your mind instead of watching TV or watching a game and just numbing your mind. Reading something that actually contributes to you positively and that can renew your mind. And that is active recovery for your brain, for your soul as well. And lastly, when it comes to active recovery for yourself, your soul, your spirit, meditating, worshiping, making sure that you're not incurring into any type of stress, that is a wonderful exercise. So when it comes to mindfulness, practicing that every single day for a few minutes, it's incredible. The results that it gives you in the long term are great because you're not just able to get to know yourself better, but you're able to have a certain degree of, I don't want to say control, because I don't think that you can fully learn to control your emotions. You can learn how to react to those emotions and how you externalize those reactions to the world and people. But I believe that through mindfulness is that you get to really know what those emotions are and what they're trying to tell you when you feel those emotions. So things that you feel in your body, if you feel some discomfort in your belly, if you feel a certain pain in your shoulder, these emotions, especially negative emotions, they manifest through some type of pain, some type of motion in the body. And through mindfulness, you get to recognize not always what they are, but more about where do they come from and what they could mean. So active recovery for me is that just doing things that actively can help you get better and get you at a peak performance point where when the week starts, tomorrow Monday, day 41 for us on the HardThings project, we can be actually renewed for the new thing that is coming next. Yeah, so guys, today was day 40, and that's real commitment, right? Because doing like something for 7 days or even 21 days, as a lot of people say, it's enough time to be able to create a habit, which I don't believe is true. I don't believe that that's a rule that applies for every single thing. Every single habit has a different degree of difficulty. But a lot of people say that 21 days of doing something diligently, consistently, and with discipline is enough to create a habit. To me, that's probably not true. I don't think that's enough. But every single activity, every single habit, it's going to have a number of days that it's true when it comes to actually creating a habit out of what you do. To me, it feels that what I've been doing so far, 40 days is not an exact day of how many days was required for me to be able to build this habit of working on my body and my spirit every single day, but it is very close to it. And the reason why I say that is because it feels like that. The number 40 just feels right when it comes to that, and I'm happy that I was able to arrive. At day 40 of also posting these videos. I know it's not real content, it's just me talking about what I did and what I feel and trying to relate it to my beliefs and trying to also provide a little bit of knowledge to whoever is watching. But as day 40 was enough, because it feels like that for me to build an identity when it comes to working out and being disciplined on the gym and waking up always at the same time, going to sleep early. I don't think that day 40 is the number when it comes to making content, making videos. I believe that it's gonna take a little bit longer than that. And do I know how long that number is? Not yet. Not yet. When the day comes, I will know. It will feel like that for sure. And you guys will know as well. So yeah, guys, today was a great day. We had a great workout. Tomorrow we're gonna lift actually. We're gonna do a little bit of back day. Gonna keep working on those tendons, keep working on strengthening the feet as well. When it comes to aerobic work, we're gonna do cycling again. Tomorrow we're gonna let the feet adapt and get those gains. I want my shins to be calm, so it's just gonna be biking and swimming, right? So guys, I'll see you tomorrow for day 41 and a new week. Let's go.